welcome to This Day. Happy Monday morning, and it is February 28th. We don't have any open meetings to tell you about today, so we'll just jump to who's on our show. We have Darcy Collins, who is here on behalf of Spectrum Wellness. We're going to introduce you to her and her services that are very near Laguna Woods. Then we also have AgeWell Senior Services with Steve Moyer and Sri Dival, who are here to talk about their program that has some of the best food. And I'll taste some of that for you, and we'll talk all about that service as well. All right, let's take a look at our weather. We are looking at beautiful skies today and the next couple days, but we are going to be getting some clouds towards the end of the week. We are looking at 76, 47 today, and tomorrow 78, 51. Wednesday, partly cloudy, 76, 53, and then we take about a 10-degree drop Thursday and Friday, 67, 50, and 66, 47. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:20, and our sunset will be at 5:47. And thank you, Joel, for sending in this photo. This is right here in Laguna Woods Village, and it has lots of different languages on there, so you can check that out. Thank you, Joel, for sending that in. And if you have a photo you would like to share with us of something here in Laguna Woods or maybe a destination that you may have visited, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Please make sure it is your own photo and it is high resolution. All right, when we come back, we'll have Darcy Collins. Stick around.
Dr. Farman, a tremendously generous dentist, did the work for me throughout my mouth, and I am happy to say my mouth is back to where it was, and my smile is back.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the brilliant smile difference.
We offer general dentistry, crowns, dentures, root canals, and oral surgery, including immediate tooth replacement with implants. We are close to Gate 6.
Silver
and gold. Consider it sold.
The Jewelry Box Estate buyers will buy your jewelry, fine timepieces, flatware, and more. With metals at an all-time high, now is the time to sell. If you need to sell, refurbish, or appraise jewelry and watches, the experts at the Jewelry Box Estate buyers are here to help. Come and visit us at our new location.
At the Jewelry Box, it's about trust.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Darcy Collins here on behalf of Spectrum Wellness. Well, Darcy, very nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
So tell me a little bit about, let's start with yourself and how you kind of got to this part in your life.
So I am a functional nutritional therapy practitioner. And what that means is I got really sick and I went on a journey to try and find out how to heal myself. So I was in the financial services industry and not in alignment with a lot of what I wanted to do with my life. Okay. I wanted to help people, and I didn't feel like I was being sincere in some of the things that we were doing. And so I wanted to find something that really spoke to my heart and helped me to help people. But during that time, coaching is what came to me, and I felt like that wasn't enough. And then I got sick myself where I couldn't breathe. So I was basically having a 24/7 panic attack.
Oh gosh.
So my doctor tried to help me. I ended up on disability for a year, learning how to breathe again. And I went back to school.
Wow. And did you find out what was causing that?
It was stress.
Wow.
So we had tried lots of different tests to try and figure out what was wrong, and we came to the conclusion it was stress. And so I walked away from everything I was doing, went back to school and studied nutrition. And all that I learned led me to knowing now that the gut, the brain, and the central nervous system are all connected.
Wow.
And so I started studying gastrointestinal issues, neurology, because I had all the symptoms, brain fog, depression, anxiety, gastrointestinal issues like acid reflux. And it was causing me to not be able to breathe also because of the stress of all of my symptoms were a burden. And so it was so exciting. Every layer of education that I gained, I kept getting more and more excited about sharing it with others because I was feeling better. Every year, every class, every new thing that I tried, it was really exciting for me to feel better, and I wanted to share that with others.
So Spectrum Wellness is really more of an alternative medicine. When Western medicine may not be working for you, maybe choose something, or even before you go to Western medicine, choose what you offer, because it sounds like you have a lot of different solutions that people would normally not know about.
So what we have are lifestyle solutions. So we focus on nutrition and movement and brain health and all types of different therapies that support the energy of the body so that the body can work better. We have red light therapy, we have saunas, we have lots of different tools that we use to help people to feel better, and when they feel better, they make better choices.
Okay, and then you did mention the red light therapy, but you also have other things called Soluma. What is that?
So a Soluma pad does have the red light therapy in it.
Okay.
It also has blue light, which can help to lower bacterial count in the skin. So it's very good for acne and other types of skin issues, but it helps to build collagen and elastin as well, which red light is famous for. So we all love that for the skin issues with lines and wrinkles and things like that.
Now you have infrared sauna. Now we have interviewed those folks and talked about the benefits of that. And so you have one in your place?
We do. We have a whole circuit that our clients go through when they meet with me. I have a coaching program.
Okay.
So the coaching program is focusing on lifestyle to help support every area of a healthy life.
Okay.
So that would be food, mood, metabolism, motivation, all of those things. So red light also, it helps with the skin, but the infrared in the sauna and in the red light mats that we use goes to the cells and helps generate energy in your cells. So then your whole body functions better.
So let's talk about your program called Real Food, Real Learning, Real Support. Restart in just 5 weeks. What is that?
So Restart is a nutrition education program. It's 5 short weeks where we teach you about what to eat and what not to eat, how digestion is supposed to work, sugar and how that affects our body and our mind, and fats, what are really the good fats to focus on and what you should stay away from. And then the 5th week we celebrate because the middle 3 weeks are a detox. So we go through a detox from sugar, processed food, and gluten and other things that can cause inflammation in the body. By the time we get to the 5th week, typically the symptoms that have been plaguing clients and participants for years that they thought it was just their body, it really was the food that was causing symptoms like knee pain and inflammation in the lungs like I had that was causing me to not breathe well, and brain fog, anxiety. Food can be a trigger for a lot of things and we don't realize it until we take that food out of our diet. Then when we introduce it back in after we feel better and we see that we truly do have a reaction to it, we can identify what we need to stay away from.
So how do you decide what is the foods that are, like let's say would you interview them and say, well, what do you eat regularly? What are some of your weaknesses? Is it that kind of thing that you would go through?
We do have assessments that we do with people. We ask them extensively, what are you eating now? But at the beginning of Restart, we teach them what to eat and what not to eat.
I see.
Because when you're putting in what's good, it can override some of the bad effects of other things, and eventually you make better choices because the feel-good foods really do make a difference. And then you gravitate towards those rather than the ones that were causing you to have discomfort.
Okay, all right. Well, that sounds really great because I think everybody could use something like that because we're all under some sort of stress. I mean, it really doesn't matter, you know, what your life, you might not work or not, but you still have stress from some other means.
Right.
All right, excellent. So let's talk a little bit about, you guys have you also do spa services as well.
We do. So we are a full-service wellness environment. We have acupuncture, we have massage therapists. We can help you feel really good in a very short period of time.
Okay.
But in my coaching program, each time someone comes to visit me, they enjoy the red light therapy, which is relaxing but also energizing because it goes to your cells. We also have what's called whole body vibration, and it's a vibration plate that you stand on, and it simulates exercise. So your body really is exercising while you're standing there, but it's doing the work. My clients love that. And then from there they go to the sauna, so then they get to enjoy the warmth, but also there's infrared heat and light in the sauna. And so they get to enjoy all of those things. So it does feel like a spa day in a 60 minutes of time with me.
It sounds great. Now you have a special that you would like to offer to our viewers. Tell me about it.
I would. So that is a special time with me to do the assessment, to get to know where their starting point is. And we also do what's called an in-body assessment. And that tells us the muscle, fat, and hydration of the body, and also visceral fat level. And that's the fat that lines your organs. That can be a future health risk.
Yes.
So we take a look at all of that clinically, and then they get to enjoy all of the therapies that we do. And then we just talk about what we can do to help support them in the future.
Wonderful, and that is a $39 introductory special. What would it normally cost?
So if we served you with all of those therapies separately, it'd be a few $100s.
I see. Oh, wow, that's quite a savings. Well, thank you. That is awesome. Now, if you would like to take advantage of that special, you will want to text the word ThisDay to 949-373-3100. Or you could also call for your introductory special.
I would love to talk to anyone who has questions.
I love it, Darcy. Well, thank you so much. This is really informative. Where's your location again?
We're in Irvine. We're just south of the Irvine Center, the Spectrum Center, and we're near the corner of Bake and Irvine Center Drive.
Oh, so not very far
close.
away.
You can just drive right up Moulton. It turns into Irvine Center Drive, and we're right there.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
All right. And remember, if you want your $39 introductory special, you can text the word ThisDay to 949-373-3100. We'll be right back.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Welcome back. Well, today we are joined by Steve Moyer of Age Well Senior Services, and we have Suri Dival here on behalf of Golden Age Cuisine. Well, welcome both of you to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for the invite.
Oh, well, you're welcome. Well, as you can see, we have a plethora of delicious items here, but we'll tell you all about that in just a second. But first, Steve, tell me, we've talked a little bit about the cuisine program that you have, so let's kind of dive in and talk a little bit more about some of the details of it.
The Senior Cuisine Delivered program was developed right after the Great Plates Delivered program ended, and this was to give quality restaurant food to seniors delivered safely to their home for a very, very low price.
Right.
And the price is $10.95 per meal, and a person can select if they want 2-day delivery, 4-day delivery, or 6-day delivery.
Okay.
And 6 days worth of meals.
All right.
And each day, when you get a delivery, you would get a total of 2 meals.
Okay.
One for lunch, one for dinner.
Okay.
And the delivery dates are Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay, great. And then at what point do they sign up? Like, can they sign up? Would they have to sign up a week ahead of time to pick the food?
That is correct. We say the last day to sign up. You start on a Friday, and you can sign up Friday. And if you sign up, say, this Friday, your first delivery will be a week, basically a week later, which would be a week from Monday.
Oh, I see. So you would have to wait a whole week. Okay.
That's correct.
Okay, well, that makes sense. I mean, you should obviously plan it out ahead of time. And approximately how many days can they order food? Is it only what you mentioned, or could they order like for 2-3 weeks out?
Once you sign up for the program, you continue to be on the program until such time as you make a phone call and cancel.
Okay.
And you can cancel at any given time.
Okay, perfect. And then you would choose your food accordingly. Okay, good.
And the real beauty of this, Lisa, quite honestly, is that the price is just, you can't even get a McDonald's delivered for $10.95, let alone restaurant food quality like this.
No, absolutely not. And speaking of the quality of food, Suri, tell me a little bit about your background and then how you got involved.
Absolutely. I am a classically trained chef, so I've been in restaurants my whole life. I think I started when I was 13. And so I've been in wonderful restaurants, part of Pokeworks, Salt Creek Grill, several other hotels. So I've had a wonderful background in food. And then when Great Plates came around, I said, oh my gosh, this is like, we have to help our community. This is what we do. We feed people, we nourish them. And so we've just really continued the great program with Age Well, and it's been wonderful. And we deliver. We've made great relationships with our community members by serving them food. And it's our love language. It's what we do. We feed people, and it's just been such an honor to do so with Age Well. It's been really wonderful.
Well, you have such an experience on a wide, vast of varying restaurants and specialties. So I love what you've done here is you've taken it into consideration, to have proteins and carbs. And how did you come up with that idea? I mean, are you following a nutrition plan of some kind?
No, we definitely cater towards the demographic. So we definitely took the feedback. And so it was one of those things that, comfort food done healthy and done well. So we try to do lean chicken breast, but, we may do a piccata style. So we may do a little bit of breading or some panko parmesan for one day with, some great pasta or brown rice instead of white rice and some sauteed greens. Nobody wants broccoli every day, so there's variety. So it's quite wonderful. We do a big variety of food, and it's all it's about 4 ounces of protein, and then you get your carbs in, your vegetables, so it's very well balanced.
And these are just samples of what the food looks like. However, when it's delivered, it's in those containers, correct?
Yep, it comes in microwavable containers almost always, unless it's, a chilled cashew chicken salad sandwich or something like that. We serve those on a croissant. So most everything will come in a microwavable container, which is just easy. We kind of go with like the one pot. So we want everything to be able to just throw it in the microwave, make it easy. You can always plate it to make it beautiful, of course, but everything.
Tell them you actually cooked it. Yeah, honey, look what I got for us.
Exactly. I've been slaving away all day. But it comes in these containers, very easy. We just drop the bag off at your doorstep, or we can knock. There's several different things that we can do, but it just comes in easy containers like this, and this is the food.
And it's all pre-cooked?
All pre-cooked,
All pre-cooked, so like you said, all you have to do is pop it in the microwave if it's needed, otherwise it would be a chilled thing. All right, so very good. So let's talk about, just real quick, some of the items. So you mentioned this is chicken piccata, and that has a spinach salad?
So that actually, we can either do the sauteed, or you can do a spinach salad just lightly dressed with like a simple vinaigrette. The chicken piccata comes with a white wine classic caper butter sauce. Here we have a pulled pork carnitas, hoagie, barbecue sauce on the side, just an easy little dip, chicken parmesan, the traditional way, panko Italian breadcrumbs, barbecue chicken salad, something light but still hearty. You have your beans, you have your corn, sauteed onions, a rotisserie chicken pulled.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And this is our open face meatloaf sandwich, which comes on Texas toast, buttered and garlic, of course, tomatoes, a little bit of kale, and then we either do turkey or beef meatloaf, whatever. We can kind of, again, that variety. But this is actually the turkey meatloaf that we did.
Okay, so this is turkey meatloaf.
Yes.
Now, you know, meatloaf in itself, you know, you just sort of, you know, wonder about meatloaf, right? Like, everybody has a different recipe for meatloaf.
Yes.
So without you telling us all the secrets, what do you think is the best thing about your meatloaf?
So meatloaf, we go flavor forward. So meatloaf is one of those things that's kind of like a meatball. You can definitely add all of the flavor that you need to, and then you bake it off. So it's loaded with garlic and fresh peppers and roasted peppers. That is the turkey meatloaf recipe. And then we have our classic marinara on top. So there's, you know, meatloaf, meatballs, all of those kind of pressed products, those can be full of flavor. They can also be very bland, but we don't do that.
Well, no, I wouldn't want you to do that. And the fact that it has marinara rather than ketchup, but you know, some people just have these traditional ways of doing ketchup. So I'm glad you said marinara, because I bet it tastes a lot better than that. All right, excellent. Well, so what I'm going to try today is, tell me about this again. This is a barbecued chicken.
This is our barbecue chicken salad. So it has, this is a cabbage mix, and it just has beans, corn, rotisserie chicken pulled, fresh diced onions with a barbecue sauce, and the barbecue sauce actually has a little bit of coffee in it, so you'll taste a little bit of flavor in it. Kind of, it's just a traditional barbecue sauce, but kind of a fun little flavor. You probably won't even pick up on it, but there are those flavor nuances are in there.
So with this, it's really good, and I can taste the barbecue. Would you offer a salad dressing of some kind?
Absolutely. We would do that balsamic, most likely, or ranch. We've done all of them. So we, again, the variety, but we do the different sauces. So for me, because the barbecue has a little bit of the vinaigrette taste to it, or excuse me, the vinegar taste to it, we'd probably pair it with a nice hearty ranch. And then so we'd keep it that, and then those would be served on the side.
Okay,
so then you can add them or take them away.
Okay, perfect. And this is the chicken parmesan with noodles, and this looks like a meat sauce.
It's just the sauce, so that's a different sauce that it comes with. So the noodles are actually tossed in a marinara, and then the meat sauce comes with the on top of the chicken parmesan, and then just a very classic traditional flavor profile there.
I like it.
Oh, good.
This is totally restaurant quality food. For $10.95, like you said, that's just ridiculously priced. Now you have a special going on.
Yes, we do. Right now, if somebody joins Senior Cuisine Delivered, they get a 20% off. And that's if they stay for a month to try meals for a month, they get $5 taken off their bill each week for 4 weeks.
That's great. That is great, and it's such a reasonable program. And now, what about delivery? I know that this is primarily for folks in the village, but what if they have a friend that want to do it that doesn't live in the village? Then what do they do?
Our service area and Suri is currently dialing in what areas she's going to be able to serve. But our service area, if it's our whole service area, it starts from Newport Beach and Irvine all the way south to San Clemente. So it's all south.
And then how far inland do you go? Like Mission Viejo?
Sure. We go all the way east in that service area. Yes.
Wow, that is a lot. Well, thank you so much. I love this program. The food is delicious, and thank you for bringing in all these samples.
Thank you so much. Of course. Thank you for having us.
Yes, absolutely. A real pleasure, Lisa, to always see you.
All right, Steve, and I'm sure we'll have you on again. You're always doing lots of things. All right, thank you. And if you want more information about this, you can always go to agewellseniorservices.org, and you can type in /Senior Cuisine Delivered. But if you want to know about AgeWell as a whole, you go to myagewell.org. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Vince Ferragamo. I spent some of my best years as an NFL quarterback, but today I've got a new team, and we're helping seniors who spent their best years fighting for our country defending our freedom, and informing the nation. Our hometown heroes need help. AgeWell Senior Services is their lifeline. Nonprofit AgeWell can do all of this because you care enough to give. Please join me in supporting AgeWell. Donate today.
Our Monday movie today is called King Richard. So for all of you tennis fans out there, I think you're really going to like it. Of course, this is the movie about the father of the sisters, the Serena and Venus Williams sisters. So check that out today at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, and that is brought to you by Memorial Care. All right, so we need volunteers. They need volunteers in recreation for Clubhouse 6. Many of our clubs want to start meeting and they just don't have enough people to help out with the clubhouse. So we really could use your help. If you are available on the shifts there, you can choose either a morning or an afternoon shift. Call 949-597-4273. And then just to remind you that coming up in a couple of weeks is St. Patrick's Day. So they are going to have an Irish dinner. Recreation is going to put that on, and that is going to be on, of course, Thursday, March 17th at Clubhouse 5 at 5 p.m. It's $24, and it's going to have all the traditional Irish food catered by Martinez, or they even have an alternate food selection. So if you want more information about that, email recreation@vmsinc.org. All right, let's take a look at our weather real quick. We are looking at sunny days, very nice temperatures over the next couple of days, and towards the end of the week, we are looking at some clouds, and I did hear there just might be a little sprinkle, but we'll keep an eye on that as the days go on. But right now, look at those temperatures, very nice, cooling down for the weekend. Have a great Monday. We will see you again tomorrow right here on Village Television at 9 a.m. Bye-bye.